My phone trembled in my hand. Oliver's final message, a blade poised to sever our 37-year vow. By dawn, I'd lose everything, unless I could stop him. The ballroom pulsed with laughter, but Oliver's gaze was a distant tide, fixed on the amber glow of the bar. I spun on the dance floor, Harry's warm breath grazing my ear, unaware that tonight would unravel threads of our 37-year vow. My name is Margaret, and this is the story of how I lost everything. At 53, I'd grown to love the woman in the mirror. Brown eyes, chestnut hair, a figure softened by yoga, and an occasional glass of wine. Oliver, nearing 57, was my anchor. Handsome, successful, his charisma a quiet storm that drew every eye to the world. We were the perfect couple, our adult children, Robert and Mary, nearby for family evenings filled with warmth. I ran a retail store, my days steeped in books, puzzles, and games. Our intimate life still flickered with passion. Though a quiet ache lingered, I'd never reached that elusive peak of ecstasy. It troubled Oliver more than me, his attentiveness a balm to any longing. That New Year's party, I'd invited Oliver to my company celebration, relishing the chance to shimmer in elegant attire. He mingled effortlessly, but I drifted to the dance floor, first with colleagues, then with Harry, our new supply manager. Young, athletic, his charisma a bright spark. Harry's easy laughter stirred something dormant within me. His attention was a warm glow, and I couldn't help but bask in it, though I noticed his guarded responses when I asked about his life. Later, I found Oliver at the bar, his vibrancy dimmed, a shadow of weariness in his eyes. "Sorry, darling," I murmured. "I got caught up in the moment. With everyone or just him?" His voice was soft, nodding toward Harry. "Just Harry, a colleague," I said, laughing to ease the tension. "We were only dancing, having fun." "I saw how you looked at him," Oliver said, his tone calm but piercing. "You like him?" The word startled me. A mirror held too close. "What?" "No, maybe a little," I faltered, admitting. "It's nice to be noticed, but it's nothing more. I'm not interested beyond friendship." To my surprise, Oliver didn't flare with anger. He nodded, and we stayed, my efforts to stay close a silent apology. That night, our love burned brighter than ever, a fire rekindled by unspoken truths. The next morning, Oliver's voice was gentle but probing. "Was it Harry who turned you on?" I chose honesty. "Maybe a little, but it was you, always you." His lack of anger emboldened me. It's flattering to catch a younger man's eye, but nothing compares to us. All this energy is for you. That moment unlocked a new intimacy. We shared fantasies, our connection vibrant and frequent. I adorned myself in lace and stockings, knowing how they ignited Oliver's gaze. At dinners, I flirted, rediscovering my sensuality. Our conversations ventured further, hypothetical partners, celebrities, athletes, each confession deepening our bond. We explored adult films, some with themes of infidelity, adding a thrilling edge. Through it all, I poured love into Oliver, grateful for a partner so open to this dance. At work, Harry's flirtations became a quiet thrill. His invitations to dates, though declined, stirred a secret yearning. He dodged questions about his personal life, but his charm was relentless. I knew I had to share this with Oliver. One evening, I gathered my courage. "I love you more than anything," I began, my voice trembling. "You're the husband of my dreams." Oliver's smile was warm, but his eyes searched mine. "I love you too, but something's troubling you, isn't it?" I took a breath, recalling our talks. "Do you remember when you asked if I wanted to try something new? I'm curious. I wonder if it would be different with someone else. I don't want to miss this chance." His face clouded, but I pressed on. "Harry invited me to spend a weekend with him. I think it could help us explore what we've talked about. Remember that video about the open wife? Maybe we could make that fantasy real." Oliver's voice was steady, a tremor of resignation beneath it. "That was just a fantasy, Margaret." "I know," I said, heart racing. "But Harry knows about you. He's no threat to us. I'll tell you everything, and it won't change my love for you. Have you already done something with him?" The pain in his voice cut deep. "No," I assured him. "We're professional at work. I've kept it appropriate." but I want to have a little fun, and I'll always come home to you. I stood before Oliver, my heart a knotted rope. His eyes, once warm as hearthlight, flickered with confusion. His silence a heavier weight than any words. I confessed my curiosity about Harry, about the intimacy we'd never fully unlocked. It gnawed at me, a quiet ache I'd buried for years, though Oliver brushed it aside, insisting my contentment was enough. Yet, as I spoke of another man, his trembling hand betrayed the wound eye carved. That night, sleep eluded me, doubts swirling like shadows. Had I pushed too far? Oliver's calm the next morning offered fragile hope. Perhaps he saw potential, even if it pained him. I believed this could breathe new life into our love. The thought of wearing lingerie for another man felt surreal, thrilling. I chose a garter belt, a delicate bra, a thong that made me feel daring. Harry's allure heightened my anticipation, though guilt gnawed. The thrill drowned it out. I packed dresses, heels, lingerie, each item a step into the unknown. I'll be back on Sunday. I promise, Oliver, my voice steady despite the storm within. Be ready to meet me. I'll keep in touch. Oliver's silence spoke volumes, his eyes a turbulent sea. I vowed to check on him, to ensure he wasn't drowning in my storm. When Harry saw me in my outfit, his gaze ignited, tracing my stockings with unveiled desire. The intensity sent adrenaline surging, a heady rush of being seen. I wanted him to drink in every detail, the boldness I'd embraced. The air crackled, my heart racing with what lay ahead. How did Oliver take the news? Harry asked, curiosity in his tone. Not as well as I hoped, I admitted, but not as badly as I feared. He didn't object as much as I expected. He knows what we're doing. Harry raised an eyebrow. I explained how I'd framed it, respectfully, collaboratively. Still, doubt tugged. Should I reach out to Oliver? I dialed his number. Hey, darling, I've arrived safely. The hotel is breathtaking. How are you? Silence greeted me. Heavy. Moments later, a message. Have a great time. I had dinner with Robert and Mary. My stomach twisted. What had he told our children? Surely not the truth. It would be too raw. I typed, Harry's a perfect gentleman. It feels like a fairy tale. Oliver's reply was curt. Looks like you're having a great time. You're all dressed up, though I notice the ring is missing. His words stung, recalling a cherished anniversary here. Don't worry, darling, I texted. By Sunday, it'll be back on my finger. I love you. Guilt lingered, but I clung to the belief this wouldn't dim my love for Oliver. Over dinner, Harry and I sipped cocktails. Tension a living thing. Declining another round, we headed to the room. In the elevator, I texted Oliver. Heading up, hope this excites you. I'll be the wife you love again soon. How are you feeling? Before I could tuck my phone away, Harry pulled me close, his kiss fierce. You won't regret this, Margaret, he whispered. Maybe we could make this regular if Oliver's okay with it. His words thrilled me, the sensation of being desired intoxicatingly new. I asked him to wait on the bed, slipping into the bathroom. As I unzipped my dress, the mirror reflected a radiant woman, lingerie hugging my curves. But my phone lay silent, Oliver's absence a growing weight. I typed, Oliver, are you there? You've been so quiet. I love you, darling. Returning, Harry teased. Trying to make me wait on purpose? My phone vibrated. Oliver's reply wasn't excitement but disappointment, heavy with unspoken hurt. I sensed a fracture. The photos I'd sent, meant to draw us closer, felt like a misstep. I called, but he didn't answer. As I debated another message, the phone rang. Forget it. Oliver's voice was sharp. Do you like puzzles? Puzzles. I echoed, bewildered. Checked the first words of my messages. He said cryptically, hanging up, my thumb hovered over the screen. Each message a splinter in my chest. Have fun. Forget. Forget. The words aligned like a cruel cipher, unraveling into a truth that stole my breath. Forget us. Divorce. My pulse roared, the room tilting as I dialed Oliver's number, each unanswered ring a hammer against my fracturing world. Panic clawed at me. I threw on clothes, fingers trembling, as Harry watched, alarmed. I need to go home now, I said, voice breaking. What's going on? Harry tried to soothe, but I shoved my phone at him. His face darkened. Damn. You don't think he'll do something drastic to you? He muttered. I don't want my wife finding out about this. I froze. Wait, you're married? My voice rose, but there was no time. I typed, I'm coming. On my way. Harry grabbed his keys, and we raced from the hotel. I called Oliver, each unanswered ring tightening the vice around my heart. In a voicemail, I pleaded, Please, wait for me. I'm coming home. Finally, a reply, Margaret had her fun. Thanks for the heads up. It gives me time to prepare. Fear gripped me. I typed, Please, don't do anything rash. Everything felt wrong, my love a poison thing tearing us apart. Another message. Legally, I have no other choice. Desperation consumed me. I'm not seeing him anymore. I choose you. His response was ice. It's pointless. You wanted him, and I won't hold you back. Your body, your choice. Did you at least know he's married with 3 kids? My chest constricted as his final message landed. Take your time. I'm leaving. I got fired just before retirement, so I'm going traveling. Days before, Oliver had sat alone in his office. The pink slip on his desk a quiet betrayal after decades of loyalty. He'd hidden it from me, his pride a fragile shield. That night, as I spoke of Harry, the weight of his lost job, purpose, now trust, had pressed against his silence, a storm he couldn't voice. He'd later pen a letter he never sent. Margaret, you were my world, but your curiosity cuts deeper than my failures. I can't hold you if you're already gone. When I reached home, a for sale sign stood in the yard, a dagger to my soul. Inside, divorce papers lay on the kitchen table, Oliver's signature a stark wound. His clothes, his presents gone. The house echoed like a heart emptied of rhythm. I collapsed, sobs racking me as loss crushed me. In a desperate act, I texted, This can't be the end. I love you, and I know you love me too. For 2 weeks, I clung to hope, but his silence was deafening. An envelope arrived, his wedding ring inside, a gleaming symbol of shattered vows. I wept until tears ran dry. The next day, a message from Oliver. Hey, just wanted to let you know I arrived safely. The resort is amazing. A photo of a turquoise beach mocked my pain. I replied, I'm sorry, Oliver. Please come home. His next message was a knife. I'm living my dream now. Emily has been so kind. A photo of a tan woman in a bikini mirrored my foolish words from that night. His bitterness stung. It's amazing here. Every day feels perfect. Oh, and I saw you return the ring. Respect for that. Hope you're doing well. The final blow. No chance for reconciliation. This is goodbye. Oliver's vengeance didn't end. He forwarded my messages to Harry's wife, my relatives, our children. Harry called. Seething, my wife kicked me out and filed for divorce. This is your fault. I blamed the pursuit, but the truth was irrelevant. My relatives reeled, their anger a chorus of judgment. The deepest wound came from Robert and Mary. Don't expect Dad to ever come back, they said, voice as cold as stone. My life, love, family, home dissolved into ash. Months bled into one another. Each dawn a battle to rise from the wreckage. In my bookstore, a dream born from the house's sale, I found solace among stories. As support group, I clutched my coffee, voice shaking as I admitted my mistakes. A woman nodded, her eyes kind. You're here, she said. That's the first step. I penned a letter to Robert and Mary, words trembling with remorse. I failed you, but my love is unending. Weeks later, Mary's voice crackled through the phone, cautious yet soft. We're still hurt, Mom, but we don't want to lose you. Her words were a fragile bridge across our pain. I never heard from Oliver again, but I learned to forgive myself. The pain remained, a quiet scar, but it no longer consumed me. Surrounded by books, I helped others find solace. My life quieter but stronger. This journey of love, loss, and redemption taught me the heart's resilience, a testament to rebuilding from ruin.